Hello, fellow students, and welcome to our final project multimedia presentation for Intro to Communications Fall 2022. Our group name is HOTSHOTS, and we have 5 members: Tuesday, Ellie, Joanna, Jacob, and Malila. We have been tasked to find a communication issue and present it in a manner we see fit. We have chosen the primacy and recency effect, so we have put together 2 skits. The first skit will be demonstrating the primacy effect, and the second skit will be demonstrating the recency effect. Now let's get started. In this scenario, Ellie, the employee, is going to demonstrate the primacy effect. Primacy effect is when someone puts more weight on the first impression they get, rather than the more recent impressions. Tuesday, the boss, is now interviewing Ellie for a job.
Hi Ellie, it's nice to meet you. My name's Tuesday. I'm the boss here at the office. How are you doing today?
Hi Tuesday, it's nice to meet you. I'm just a little nervous. I haven't had an interview in a couple years.
Oh, don't be nervous. I promise we're really laid back here. You have nothing to worry about. I'm just gonna ask a few questions and we'll be all done here.
Now we will fast forward to the end of the interview.
Well, I think we're done here. You did a really great job. I think you're gonna fit in great here. So when would you like to start?
Ellie, the employee, is now talking to her friend Tuz at breakfast the next morning.
Hi Ellie, thanks for meeting me for breakfast. So tell me, how'd the interview go yesterday?
Yeah, of course. It's always nice seeing you. It went super well. The boss was super laid back. I start Monday. I think I'm gonna love it there.
Oh, that's awesome. I'm super happy for you.
Ellie, the employee, is behind on her task, so Tuesday, the boss, calls her in for a short one-on-one meeting.
So, I've noticed you're really behind on work this week, and that's super frustrating for me considering you're the newest employee here. You'd think you'd be putting in more effort and getting your work in on time.
Yeah, I'm really sorry. You've given us at least 10 hours worth of work for an 8-hour work day. I've noticed that the other employees are struggling as well, and I kind of just see you sitting in here on your phone. I was wondering if you'd be able to reduce the workload for us.
Well, I have more important things to do, and that's not my job, so I'll give you my work for the week since you obviously have enough time on your hands to be watching me work instead of doing your own.
What? Seriously? I don't even have enough time to do all the work I have now. I've been staying late every day to make sure I have all this work done on time without it being sloppy.
Maybe next time think harder next time you come in my office with that attitude. I never said anything about the quality of your work, I just need it in my hands on time.
Ellie, the employee, is now on the phone with her friend Tuz later that night.
Hey Ellie, what's up? How's work been going so far? Do you still love it?
Hey Tuesday. Yeah, it's going all right. This week was pretty hard though. My boss is giving us twice the workload than we were able to complete. I told her it was too much, but she gave me her work as well because I was complaining about it. Then she basically threatened my job. So I haven't been able to sleep much because I've been a little overwhelmed.
Wow, it's only the first couple weeks and you're already having problems with your boss. It's not healthy to lose sleep like that. Sounds like a really toxic work environment. Maybe your boss isn't as cool as you thought that she was.
Fast forward to next week. Tuesday, the boss calls Ellie, the employee, into her office for a second.
Morning, Ellie. So I was going through some of the work you did last week. It's very poorly done. Obviously, you haven't been putting enough time and effort into the work I've been giving you.
Good morning, Tuesday. I'm a little bit confused because last week I told you that I was worried about the time you were giving us for this workload. During our conversation, you told me that I need to just get it done as fast as possible, and the quality of the work wasn't as important in the moment.
There you go with that attitude again. I don't care if you have to stay here 5 hours late every day. I need the work turned in on time with good quality.
Okay, I'm very sorry. I guess I'll just have to suck it up and work extra hours to get this quality work to you on time.
Ellie calls her friend Tuz later that night to vent a little bit about the workload the boss was giving her.
Hey Tuesday, sorry for calling so late. I just got back from the office and I just feel like crying. Can I vent to you?
Hey Ellie, no, you're fine, but why on earth are you at work so late?
I had to stay late again because my boss wasn't satisfied with the work I did last week. She told me to go over everything to fix the sloppiness, even though she told me not to worry about the quality the first time we talked. But now she's upset because of the bad quality.
Are you serious? Your boss is crazy. She's overworking you and telling you different things. That is not the same lady that you met in the interview.
She's not crazy. It's my fault that I had to redo it all. I know she said not to worry about the quality, but I should know that's not what she really meant. She's still the same boss I met in the interview. I'm sure she's just getting pressured by the CEO for this work. She must be stressed.
As you can see in that skit, the boss gave Ellie, the employee, a great first impression, but later on she becomes hard on Ellie. This demonstrates the primacy effect because Ellie stuck with the boss's first impression rather than disliking her based on her more recent impressions. In this scenario, you will see how the recency effect comes into play. Recency effect is when a person puts more weight on the most recent impression they have of a person's communication over earlier impressions. This is about a new soldier, Joanna, entering a new company. The first sergeant, Jacob, welcomes her with alacrity, but then takes a turn for the worst when a situation takes place. Watch to see what happens.
We have a new soldier coming to our company pretty soon, and I just want to make sure that she's comfortable when she arrives.
Good morning, First Sergeant. My name is Joanna, and I just PCS'd here from Fort Campbell, Kentucky. I'm ready to make my mark in this company that you oversee.
We're glad to have you in our presence. There's nothing like being in the state that is a huge fishbowl.
Roger, First Sergeant. I look forward to the horrible traffic and weather that everyone has told me about.
They're not lying. It's pretty bad, but you get used to it. I know it's going to take time to get used to being away from family and all, but I'm very approachable, so if anything, you can talk to me. My door is always open. Do you have family nearby?
Thank you, First Sergeant. And yes, I drove here from Kentucky with my daughter and husband. I also have an aunt that has been here in Washington for 20 years.
Hopefully I get to meet them one of these days. You are now dismissed.
Roger that, First Sergeant.
Now you have seen one positive interaction between the first sergeant and the soldier. Let's see another.
I would like to take the time to honor a very special soldier. She has shown a hard work ethic and a positive attitude throughout these past couple months. This award is for the dedication Joanna has given 24/7, 5 days out of the week in our company. Joanna, will you please come up to the front and accept your award and make a speech?
I want to start off by saying thank you first for the kind words. I also want to give thanks for the people that supported me and helped me in my journey at this company. I look forward to keep doing great things, and when I become a sergeant myself, I will teach the people that are under me the same things so that they are successful as I am. Thank you again.
Listen up, everybody. We're going to be heading to the gas chamber in a couple of hours. I want to make sure everyone is prepared and focused.
I have an appointment at 10 a.m. and then I also have to pick up my daughter from daycare since my husband is in the field. I'm not sure how long the gas chamber would take. I have discussed my concerns with my platoon sergeant and he said it would be fine for me to bring my personal vehicle instead of riding in the military vehicle.
Joanna rides behind the convoy in her vehicle and has parked on the side of the road. The commander approaches and asks the first sergeant whose vehicle is parked on the side.
Whose vehicle is this on the side of the road over there?
It is my vehicle, First Sergeant.
Personal vehicles are not allowed in this area. You need to go move it right away.
Roger, First Sergeant, but I was told that I could bring my vehicle since I will have to leave early.
Who told you that?
My platoon sergeant said in our group message last night that I could.
Go move your car right now. What are you not understanding?
What I'm not understanding is that I was told that I can drive my vehicle. Why is there a problem now? Somewhere down the line, there has been failure in communication. I will go move my vehicle right away.
The survey I would like you all to complete on what we can change around here. You can also write anything that happened before so we can make changes if it occurs again.
Joanna proceeds to write her review on the incident. She thinks to herself before writing it.
I thought the first sergeant would be understanding. He presented himself with kindness in the beginning, but because of what recently happened, it left me with uncertainty. I will write my review on the situation. It won't be pleasant.
As you can see in the skit, Sergeant Jacob and Soldier Joanna a great first impression, but later gave her a bad impression. This demonstrates the recency effect because Joanna stuck with the recent impression and wrote Sergeant Jacob a bad review.